What up, guys? Conservative Nerd here, Conservative Chad. Oh man, today I step into the mouth of madness, man. I just walked through the pits of hell. I watched The View, the whole freaking episode of The View. And I'm going to review it. I'm going to honestly review what I think of The View. But, I've never watched a full episode before. Like, I flipped to it, and, no matter what time or when I flip to it, I can flip to it 10 minutes in, 15 minutes in, 40 minutes in, and somebody's going to say something insane. And I'm going to flip it back and just go, what? Those people are insane. So, I said, I'm going to watch a full episode and review it, and we'll see how much insanity is really in The View. This show is really almost just the worst propaganda I've ever seen disguised as some kind of entertainment. Well, let's get into it. So it starts, and for some reason they got rid of the old Republican chick who wasn't even really Republican, but I guess they got rid of her, and now they have McCain's daughter because she bashed Trump, and they're like, we need her on The View. And his fat, super fat daughter, so she's on there now. And then they brought out Jameel Hill. So I picked a great day to be watching it because the guest, they have a guest on there now. The guest person to come on there with the Sunny, dumb, stupid bitch, and Whoopi, the dumb bitch, and Joy, who's like a gargoyle. And then they brought out Jameel Hill, and then they got fat, Cabbage Patch Doll looking McCain. And Jameel Hill's the ESPN chick who said that Trump was a white supremacist, and if you like him or support him, you're a white supremacist. And so she came out and talked about how powerful she is and how great she is, and we got a bunch of that. For a sports commentator, though, she doesn't really talk about sports much, just mostly about race, how everybody's racist, and I wasn't losing it yet. I mean, I was screaming at the TV a few times. I mean, Jameel Hill's an asshole, supreme. So yeah, it's just somebody that has no talent, doesn't talk about anything but race, but then actually she's this great sports commentator. It's like all you talk about is race. That's it. You don't talk about sports. So why are you doing sports? You should be doing race. You can have a race show. That's what you should have, is a race show, not a sports show. But no, because everything's race now. All right, so then Whoopi got mad about Trump Jr., who liked to tweet. He liked to tweet. He liked this. That somebody had posted how David Hogg was in 2 different school shootings, and he liked it, and he's a piece of shit for liking that, I guess. Donald Trump Jr., according to Whoopi and Sonny and Cabbage Patch McCain, is that you can't like that because David Hogg's a great kid. Good times. And then we went on to the Parkland shooting, where they had to wheel out those high school kids. That, man, those kids are getting loaded, man. I'm not making light of a school shooting because it's a horrible thing, but at what point do you wonder why these kids are getting rich off it? I mean, they're on every show ever. They were talking about how they've been to Oprah, Spielberg, all the rich, Tom Hanks, all the rich liberal douches have been giving them money for their war on guns. I mean, come on, dude. I'm sorry, but I just don't think these kids should hit the lottery because their school got shot. I mean, some kids died, and these kids are rolling in the dough, man. I'm sorry. And why are kids just because somebody shoots at you doesn't make you a freaking gun expert, okay? I'm sorry, but being shot at does not make you a gun expert. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Is because they were shot at, they were gun experts now, and then we have to listen to them? Yeah, okay. no, I just, I'm sick of hearing about it, man. And then, they retire poor kids because they get harassed because they're, on their Facebooks and their Twitters because NRA people tell them they're wrong, and that's somehow rotten. And yeah, this is propaganda. I am scared for America because if you're watching these insane women cackling bitches that they are, like, all they're doing is filling you with lies and bullshit to take away your guns, to take away your freedom of speech. It's 90%. All they talk about is how horrible it is to be anything but white and in this country, and then how horrible guns are. Like, this is just a by-the-book socialistic, we're going to take the guns, we're going to take your freedom of speech, and then we're going to do, just dictatorship. Shut the fuck up and take it. That's what the View wants. That's what the View is, man. So then we're back. It's such a fun, breezy little morning show, huh? Remember when it was just like Regis and Kathy Lee, and they just, hey, Regis, hey, last night, man, it was just the goofy stuff. Now it's like, it's just propaganda. And so, then now we're on to more Jameel Hill bullshit, where, again, she talks about where she's going and how awesome she is, and she wants to get more into race on ESPN, because she doesn't know shit about sports. I don't understand why she's on fucking ESPN. Why isn't she on the Discovery Channel or something else talking about race? But no, she's on ESPN talking about fucking race, and that's important to her, because now she's writing for some shit racial magazine, sports magazine, yeah, racial sports only. And then we're on to a YouTube video that's like the unfunniest YouTube video I've ever seen. It's just somebody holding up their underwear, drying them on the plane. For we had to watch that for 10 seconds so they could make some jokes that were so unfunny. And then Whoopi held up and said, when she got done, this is what she had, and then their little pair of underwear. It was so cringy and bad. Like, who's watching this? There's no entertainment. None of it's entertainment. All it does is make me mad. It's the whole show. The whole point of this show is how mad can I make this guy? It seemed like, and like everything they did, every single thing they did made me mad. Yeah, it was insane. The show's insane. How is it on? How do people watch it? How? I don't understand how you watch it. If there's somebody out there watching my review of The View and they're offended by the fact that I think The View is horrible, how do you watch it? How? Tell me how you watch it, because I think you're an insane person. I think you are crazy if you watch this. And then they brought out an interview, man. And this is we're 40 minutes into the mouth of the beast here, and then they bring out an interview. Isn't that the whole point of the show? It seems like to do interviews with stupid celebrities and be light and breezy. No, the point of this show is to indoctrinate you into psychoticness, into socialism. It is just make you so insane and inept that you have a dictatorship in your country. That's the whole point of The View, is how can we turn this country into a dictatorship? And then Lori Metcalf comes out and she does an interview, blah, 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 about Little Sheldon and how terrible that show is. And then she's got to talk about the Me Too movement, because, why wouldn't you talk about the Me Too movement? We only covered up Harvey Weinstein for 40 freaking years, so we're the people to talk about the Me Too movement. If you cover up rapes and murders for 40 years, you're an expert now, I guess. Just like being shot at now makes you a gun expert. Covering up rapists, being there, people that cover it up for 40 years, that makes you the expert on how evil men are and the patriarchy and all that. And then they have to mention Roseanne, and then Joey Behar, the redheaded demon gargoyle, has to say, isn't she a Trump supporter? Is she in the show? And then they have to talk about it, and oh my god, this is horrifying. And they go to 20-minute commercial breaks, which is sad because it's the best part of the show. So, yeah. So what do I give it on my review? My review, I would give this an anti-Chad Supreme But I don't even think I can give that. This is hell. This is hell. This is hell. Like this is the ninth realm of hell. Okay? This is the worst thing I've ever seen. These are just evil, rotten, cackling bitches. Alright? If you don't know what these things are, and I guarantee anybody that likes the view is probably not watching my channel, but you know what? This is hell. Like, this is the worst thing ever. Like, they want to protest guns? I'm going to start protesting the freaking view, man. I mean, if I didn't have a job, if I was one of these, I'd be out there every day with a picket sign. Just, oh my God, this shouldn't be on TV. This should not be on TV. This is pornography. This is rape. This is rape. They're raping women's minds. Some dumb housewife, some dumbass housewife sitting there watching The View every morning, she's been raped. Her brain has been raped by these cackling witches. But yeah, I did not like it. I despised it. I won't ever do it again. It was just an experiment to see if I could do it. And I did it. But man, this is the worst thing on the planet. The View. Worst thing ever. But yeah. So, thanks for watching, guys. Tomorrow I'll have comic reviews, which, will not be anything as bad as watching The View. But, yeah, I'm just, I'll start reviewing things. Hey, I'll review anything. So, if you got any requests of a show or something you want me to review, I will do it, And, it can be anything. But, yeah. The View? Oh, big, rating-wise, I'd give it like a Demon's Bile. I stole that from Kwanzaa because he told me that on Thanksgiving, that I was Demon's Bile for celebrating the holiday, where we murdered indigenous people. That makes me Demon's Bile because I celebrate Thanksgiving. And this show is Demon's Bile. How do you like that, Kwanzaa? This show is Demon's Bile. Jameel Hill is Demon's Bile. Every one of these skanks is Demon's Bile. And McCain's Fat Little Cabbage Patch $1 is Demon's Bile. So, I give this show a big fat Demon's Bile. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be up tomorrow with my comic reviews. You guys have a great day. It's New Comic Day. Enjoy the comics.